Ladies and gentlemen.
We're not in like a midlife crisis. We're not at a quarter life crisis. We're at that like weird intersection, you know, of like fuck, we're not 30 anymore. You're not in a crisis? I don't know. I wasn't in a crisis. Now I'm like, oh my God.
So just the thought of the age like put you in a crisis, not actually how you're feeling?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like hits you, like you don't really think about it. It just hits you and you wake up one day and you're like, damn, I'm like,
how did this happen?
I'll be lucky if I live. if I'm halfway through.
Or you're like, how many good years do I have left? Yeah. That's the scary part.
It does happen though, just randomly. You just like random times you'll feel old. Not all the time for me, but there's certain coworkers, like I'm going to lunch with someone and dude, they're like 24. Actually, one of my coworkers, he's like 26. He's having girl problems, and I'm having to explain stuff to him. I think 10 years ago, my advice would have been just straight up be an asshole. But as Shav and I have discussed, there is a nirvana a man can reach because people think most women like assholes. What they really like is the traits of you don't let a girl walk all over you. You put your foot down. You are strong. You're confident. Like all these things. So happens though that usually that's a trait of an asshole. A lot of nice guys don't have those traits. But when you hit nirvana is you can be nice and literally just not give a fuck. But until you legitimately don't give a fuck and are just like comfortable in who you are, until then you have to be an asshole because you have to like manufacture the not give a fuck attitude.
But you can't be like a fake ass because girls don't like that either. If you're trying hard to be like alpha male and you're not an alpha male, there's nothing that's worse.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle of everything. And I always say, rarely are you going to be able to walk that fine line, that balance, that perfect balance where it's not too much, it's not too little. So if you're going to err on one side,
you got to skew
on
asshole.
The side of being the asshole.
You got to skew asshole.
I have to agree. But there's also the difference between nice guys and tryhards. You know what I mean? Like a guy could be nice, but if he's like trying too hard, if you're a nice guy, you just can't let a girl walk all over you. You don't have to be an asshole in every aspect, but if she's being feisty or emotional or whatever, and you don't put her in check, you're done. We don't like you.
The truth lies somewhere in the middle of everything. And I always say, rarely are you going to be able to walk that fine line, that balance, that perfect balance where it's not too much, it's not too little. So if you're going to err on one side,
you got to skew asshole.
The side of being the asshole.
You got to skew asshole.
I have to agree.
When people say girls like assholes, what they mean is they like a guy who doesn't care too much, who knows who he is, who doesn't give a fuck if you like him or not. That guy could be nice as shit, is what I've learned in my old age. That guy actually can be nice as shit. But like when I was younger, I thought the only person that could do that was an asshole. So I had to pretend, I had to skew asshole.